There are a few achievements in life that change the way you get introduced. What Western Michigan did Saturday night is one of those. We welcome in national champion head coach Pat Ferschweiler. How's that title sound to you?
Boy, that's got a nice ring to it for sure.
It's just so awesome to see these scenes. When that clock hit zero, they raised the trophy up. Who's the first person you thought about?
Honestly, my dad and he was up in Minnesota watching with my family, and my wife and my daughter were lucky enough to be there at the game, so they were on the ice immediately afterwards, and I got to hug it out with them, and it was a pretty special moment.
I think it's fitting that these moments are about family in so many ways, and all the people who help you get there. The Lawson Lunatics kind of feel like a family, right? The trophy gets lifted up. The first place they take it is over to them. What does it mean to share this with those students and the people of Kalamazoo?
Well, the people of Kalamazoo and the Lunatics, they've invested so much in their support for us. It's incredible, and our players feel that. In our home games and the national championship felt like a home game with the overwhelming support we had there. But that drives our players forward. It pushes them forward, and it infuses the building with emotion and energy, and it leads us to wins, and it helps us win for sure.
And I know that love is felt all over the state by a lot of proud Broncos. Thursday night, too, Owen Michael said he blacked out after scoring that game winner in double overtime. Look, he's a sophomore. I guess he's got a few more moments like that to remember. But the upperclassmen on this team, guys like your captain, Tim Washy, what does it mean for them to experience this?
Well, I think Tim Washy is one of the single reasons that we have the success we've had this year. We have 16 new players. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but 10 freshmen, six transfers. So, how quickly will it come together? How well will it come together? A lot of that is to do with the locker room leadership, and that's Tim Washy. He's been an incredible leader on the ice. He's one of the most inclusive young men I've ever met in my life, where he makes everyone feel comfortable in that locker room. And I think when people are comfortable, then they can succeed at their highest level. And Tim's obviously led us in the locker room, but he's also led us on the ice. A tremendous captain, tremendous competitor, and just a world-class young man.
We won't out any of the preseason voters by name, but I think they had some of those same doubts outside of the top 15 when the season began. At what point do you realize that this was possible, and why?
Well, and I know why they voted us there. Again, we had 16 new players. So we were an unknown, where a Boston College, a Denver, a Michigan State, they returned most of their lineups from already good teams, from really good teams in the past year. But uniquely enough, I think it was in a loss. We were out at Boston College, we were playing early, we were kind of testing our mettle. They were the #1 team in the country at the time, and we had a heartbreaking loss with about 40 seconds left to lose 3-2. Well, they had an empty netter 4-2, but we came into the locker room, and the players then believed we're as good as anyone in the country, and we really competed. We competed on a great stage out at their place. And I think that was a galvanizing moment for us, and a belief moment for us, where we really found, that inner belief in ourselves. And I think once you have that, I think you can accomplish anything you want.
And you guys accomplished a lot. Already set the wins record, 34 wins, that long-awaited national championship. Does that do something for the standard and the belief, maybe not just in the hockey program, but everybody at Western Michigan University going forward?
Boy, I sure hope so. And we have an incredible athletic director here, Dan Bartholomew. He's only in his third year, but he's brought the standard, the support, and the belief in this in the entire athletic department forward. And the expectations are high. The performance needs to be high as well. But this is a special moment, no doubt. It's historic in lots of ways, especially for Western Michigan. But we are going to build off this, and this is certainly a standard moving forward. Are we going to win the national championship every year? No, but we're going to drive to that goal. We're going to try as hard as we can to be great, and I think that's something we've been a little too shy about in the past.
It always feels like the worst thing we do in sports every time. It's like, hey, congratulations on this thing, now on to the next one. So you guys have that rally tomorrow. You allow yourself to just soak all of this in for now?
Oh, I told them to enjoy every moment, to drink it in. We don't have to hurry on to anything. Our next game is 5 months away, and I want these guys to really, they've earned it. They've worked for 7.5 to 8 months for this moment. They've accomplished a tremendous amount, historic success this season, so they've earned the right to enjoy it. I have to remind them, I'm sure tomorrow morning, that they're also students still, and we need to attend class and do some things on that side with finals coming next week. But yes, they should enjoy it. I am certainly going to enjoy it as well.
And you deserve that. National champion head coach of the Western Michigan Broncos, Pat Ferschweiler. Congratulations, Coach, on everything you guys achieved this season.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.